Alright, so we just took a look at adding audio to your HTML page. If that did not blow your mind, I will show you something that will, and that is adding video. What's better than audio? Video, being able to see it and hear it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at our file. We're going to go ahead and use the same file that we used before, but I'll just go ahead and delete this information. And if you understood what we were doing there with the audio file, it is exactly the same for video. So we'll open up a video tag. Add a few returns, so I've got some room there. And in between my hamburgered HTML text there, we will say source. And like an image tag, we'll do src equals. And what I've got on my desktop is a MP4 file with some kittens in there called kittens.mp4. So let's go ahead and add our quotes. And in there we will say kittens.mp4. I'm going to make sure I close that out with my greater than symbol. Alright, this looks right. Just like the audio files, I can use other video formats, and it is good to use to put them in there in case the browser that someone pulls this up on does not support MP4. Maybe they support OGG or Wave, or not Wave. Maybe they support OGG or one of the other formats in there. I'll show you where to get more information on that here in a minute. But we can, kind of like unlike the audio, we can go ahead and take a look at this as it is right now. So I'm just going to save this. I still have it pulled up in my browser from the last time when we were looking at audio. But you can see the video is there, but it's set to not autoplay. But you do see the video itself here. Just like the audio, when we did not have the controls turned on for it, it's there, but there is no control over it. So let's come back to our HTML file. Within the video tag there, we will add the word controls. That gives us the ability to add controls. I'm going to save that, and I'll come back to my file, hit refresh, and there are my controls. Now I can play it.
All right, today is Monday.
Look at those kittens.
September 7th.
Alright, so now there are other attributes just like we were going through for the audio file, and you can take a look at some of the other file formats. Again, here's your OGG or MP4 file that you can add into there. You can define the width and the height of it. You can also set it to loop. Okay, here's the different browsers that support the different file formats. The different browser versions that support the video tag. And again, all the different attributes that you can add to it, like autoplay. So maybe we didn't want the controls, you could say autoplay. So let's do that just real quick, just to take a look at what you can do here. So again, we can maybe take out controls, and we'll say autoplay. Now if I save that and come back to my file, we should see these controls go away and the video will start automatically. So I'll hit refresh.
All right, today is
And there
Monday.
we go.
Alright, today
Alright, so I'm going to close that out. Now again, that becomes very helpful for things like maybe if you're doing a video as a background video, maybe you don't want controls on a background video that's maybe behind some text or something else you have going on with your web page. It allows you to add the video as a creative element and not like a focal point element where you need users to be able to play and start and stop the video itself. So having autoplay is a cool attribute. Again, always come back to W3 Schools, and you can take a look at all the different preload or all the different options that you have here. Again, like loop and preload and poster, things like that. A lot of cool little things you can do with this.